So my name is Taylor Merrifield and I have the project approach. What is it? The project approach is an in-depth investigation of a topic worth learning more about. The project approach is based on the children's curiosity and has no time restrictions for one lesson. For instance, if students go outside and they pick a flower and then become curious about how the flower grows, the teacher encourages the students to find out. They basically make their own lessons. So they can come up with questions to ask, and they can write all these questions down. They can dissect the flower. They can do whatever they want to do for their lesson about the flower. And it can take anywhere from 3 hours, 3 weeks. It can take 3 months if they want it to. It's all based on the curiosity of the children. And it is most similar to the Reggio Emilia program. They resemble each other in ways like they are both based on the children's curiosity, and there's no time restriction for the lesson, just like I said. So they both are based on children's curiosity and what they want to learn more about, and they neither of them have a time limit on how long each lesson can take. So the main features: small groups, and it enables a small group of children to be involved in an investigation or project. So small groups. It also enables big groups and individuals. It is an authentic approach to discovery of learning. So it's very genuine. It's very raw in a way that like I said, it's curiosity of the children. So whatever they want to learn about. It can be used by all children, including children with disabilities. So not just public schools can learn about this, not just private schools can learn about this, not just children in kindergarten use the project approach. Anybody can use this project approach. It provides a means for integrating concepts and ideas across the curriculum. For example, children use math to measure, conduct research on their topic, and read all kinds of literature about their project. So it integrates, like I said, if they're going out they're outside and they find a flower, they decide they want to have a lesson about flowers and how they grow. Well, she can also integrate math and how the flowers grow. So if they plant 3 seeds, how many of those flowers are actually going to grow? And so they could do subtraction or addition with that as well. It puts constructivist ideas into action as well. So the teacher's role: facilitate projects and investigations that come from children's thinking and ideas. So like I said, it's all about the children's curiosity. She can enable a lesson if maybe they're kind of stalled out. She can enable one, but most of the time the kids have questions about things, and she lets their curiosity take the lesson on its own. Enable and support children's behavior and work as they assume responsibility for project activities. Encourage and support children to make choices and decisions about their project. So she lets them ask the questions. She lets them make the project themselves, and she encourages them to do that. She encourages them to ask questions. She encourages them to make the lesson themselves, and she supports them throughout the entire process. She values children's intrinsic motivation to be independent and do good work. So while she encourages them to work in small groups and large groups, she also encourages them to work independently and learn things on their own as well. She provides a supportive classroom environment with the necessary and appropriate learning materials, including technology. So his or her library in her classroom is abundant. So the students go outside and they find a flower and they ask questions about the flower. Well, in her library, in her classroom, she may have a handful of books about flowers, and that allows them to read up on flowers and gives them knowledge about those flowers, and it might answer some of the questions that they have, or it might pique interest about other questions that they didn't know that they had. She also has technology available for the students. She doesn't always have to have a computer, but there is a computer lab available for the students to do some research. They can write down their questions on a piece of paper, and she allows them to use the computer with sites that she knows are appropriate for the children to learn more about on the flowers, or even if she's turned the lesson in, if she's integrated the lesson with math, she can have a website that she knows is appropriate for addition or subtraction or anything like that. She provides children with appropriate experiences that extend and enrich their project learning, such as selecting and providing appropriate reading materials, taking children on field trips, inviting outside parents and community members to talk with children about their project, etc. So she makes portfolios for sure of their work. The students help pick out their work as well that they want to put in the portfolio. She could put on a science fair or an art show, or they could have a night where the community or their parents come in, and all the teachers got together and they put together all of their lessons that they have been working on, and the parents come in and see, and the students at this point, they have asked the questions, they've gotten answers on their own, and they have made their project, so they get to proudly show off their work to their family and to their friends' families and the community, that whoever wants to come around. She enriches their projects by, like I said, incorporating as much research as she can. So through books and technology, she encourages them also to go out if they need to and ask families or ask around, or dissect the flowers and learn and write down all their knowledge that they have from dissecting those flowers. And like I said, they share that knowledge and their experiences with their parents and their community. And this is my reference.